Hey everybody, it's Jason Ophil. Now don't forget, you can always follow me on Instagram right here, or if you enjoy the videos and this channel, you can subscribe, like, share them, and comment below. Now, without further ado, I'm super excited to do a personal review today for, wait for it, Batman MMS 342 from Batman v Superman, made by Hot Toys, and I actually got this particular 1/6 scale figure through Sideshow Collectibles because it's the exclusive. Now, this particular version, as you saw, is the Tech Cowl and Sniper Rifle exclusive. There is a non-exclusive version that does not come with the Sniper Rifle, and it does not come with the Tech Cowl, and then there is a version that comes with only the Tech Cowl, and then there's another version that comes with only the Sniper Rifle. There's a lot of versions of this particular Batman with his exclusives. Now, of course, if you're watching this video, you've already seen all the other videos that discuss the pros and cons of this particular figure. First of all, the pros. Everything. Everything about this figure is a pro. He is pretty incredible. As you've seen in other videos from other channels, one of the big complaints has actually been, as you can see here, the chest plate. A lot has been criticized over the fact that his cowl, it actually covers the top of the bat symbol. I'm actually going to explain to you why I think that is. First of all, when this figure was originally announced right before the movie came out, this was the photo that Hot Toys used to promote it. The internet did not respond very well. They said it was too bulky. He looked fat. He didn't look muscular. There was a long laundry list of why people had a problem with it. So Hot Toys actually pulled the original images from places like Sideshow and other retail parties. Then they released a few months later a brand new image that showed a brand new body. Now, if you're following what just happened here, now if you're following what I'm talking about here, once fans reacted so negatively to the issue of the body, Hot Toys went back to the drawing board. Now, this is what I think they did. I think they created a brand new body, which is what this is. It's a more muscular, lean, while still being large body. It looks more movie accurate. But what they didn't do was go back and redo the costume. So this costume, if you stretch it and pull it down, actually fits the way it's supposed to fit. As you have seen in other modification videos, people are gluing it. They're doing various things to get it to where it should be. Well, it would be there if we had the original body, which is what the costume was made for, which is why you've seen a lot of modification videos across the board from a lot of other people on how to make this Batman look the way it's supposed to. Hot Toys, at the end of the day, they're not going to redo the suit. That's actually expensive. But redoing a plastic mold, that's cheap. And if you want to modify your figure, hey, more power to you. I have every intention of modifying this particular figure to make him look more accurate. The only other thing that I would have to agree with that I'm not a full fan of is the length of the cape. I think the cape's a little bit too long. It drags on the ground. It doesn't really allow it to flow or to fall correctly. That is something that I'm thinking that I might also change, just because he's so incredible and he's so awesome to look at. I just want to have it flow a little bit more authentically. And right now with its length, it doesn't really flow very well. It's also because of the fabric that this cape is made out of. But for me, I'm just going to do little modifications here and there to make this figure even stronger than it already is. And that's what this figure is. Extremely strong. Look at the detail of this figure. It is impeccable. Look at the suit. It is so good. I really truthfully believe that this is Hot Toys figure of the year. Everything on this particular figure I think is rocking, from the sculpt to the paint job. I think it is superb. Yes, I know people have modified it a little bit here and there by filling in some of the scratch marks that he has on the chest plate, you know, making it more stand out. That's another modification that you are more than free to do, and I still might do. But all in all, once you get this figure out of the box, it's pretty freaking impressive to look at. Now let's take a look at the accessories, okay? Now, as you can see here, this is the accessories that you would get if you didn't have the Tech Cowl or the exclusive Sniper Rifle. You would get these basic accessories. As you can see here, we have the Sniper Rifle, which is what I got it with. And we have the tech cowl, which makes a very brief appearance in the movie because Alfred's working on it in the Bat Cave. Now, I have to tell you, there's a lot happening here. We have the bat rings. We have a branding iron, the one that he uses to brand criminals. We have, of course, the grenade gun, the same grenade gun that the armored Batman comes with. We have a grappling hook. There is a lot going on with this figure, and it is pretty freaking amazing. As you can see here, he also comes with not only 2 different mouthpieces, but 2 different eyepieces. The other really cool thing about this is you can actually switch those eyepieces with the Nightmare Batman. They are the same mouthpieces except for the screaming, so you do get a little bit of variety there, but it's actually really kind of cool that I can switch those out and create different expressions and poses for this particular 1/6 scale figure. Another thing I actually wanted to go over with you guys is his range of motion. It's actually pretty strong. Outside of all the Batmans, I think he has the best range of motion. Now, Nightmare Batman has the most fluid range of motion because the body seems to be looser, but this one I think has excellent range of motion. I found him very easy to pose. Of course, I chose this particular look with the eyes looking at you at the side. He has the grenade gun in his hand, ready to go fight Doomsday, the worst scene in the movie. But all in all, like I said, his articulation is great. He still comes with the standard Batman v Superman stand that we've seen before. You can lift it up, you can lift it down. It's still a really cool stand. I'm actually personally excited by all the new stands we're starting to see Hot Toys do, especially for not only Suicide Squad, but Rogue One. It looks like they're really starting to take their stand game up, and I personally, as a collector, love that. Now, are there problems with this figure? Yeah, there are little tiny problems. There's things that you can modify. You can modify the suit if you want to pull the chest plate down and then the cowl won't rest upon the top of the bat symbol. You can pull the sleeves. I mean, there's a million things you can do to modify any figure you get from Hot Toys or Blitzway or whoever you're buying them from. But all in all, right out of the box, I have to say, this is a pretty solid figure. And I am actually going to give this particular figure a 10. And not only am I going to give this figure a 10, but in my personal opinion, this is Hot Toys Figure of the Year. He is that awesome, and I'm super happy to have him in my collection. All in all, as I said before, this figure is a solid 10, and in my personal opinion, it's actually the figure of the year in the 1/6 scale community. It is amazing. It would be not the figure of the year if the Ghostbusters were available right now, because they're incredible if you've seen them in person, but they're not available, so Batman is the figure of the year in my personal opinion. Now, I have to tell you up front, this figure is sold out, so if you can get one, buy it. This is a collector's item. It is one of those figures that's only going to go up in market value price as it gets older. It's going to be like the very first Joker that came out, the DX one. It is extremely expensive to get that Joker now. I feel because everybody really loves Ben Affleck as Batman, this figure is going to reach that very high echelon of 1/6 scale figures that are super hard to find and super expensive. I don't see a lot of collectors parting ways with this figure, so if you can get one in any way, shape, or form, I don't know how you're going to do it, but do it. Buy this figure from your nearest retail store. Well, everybody, I'm Jason Othell. That's my personal review for Hot Toys 1/6 scale MMS 342 Batman from Batman v Superman, the exclusive with the tech cowl and sniper rifle. Don't forget, you can always follow me on Instagram, or if you enjoy this channel and these videos, you can subscribe, like, and share them. And don't forget, it doesn't matter who you are or what you are. The one thing we have all been sharing in common is we're all geeks, and that's actually really kind of awesome. I will see you guys next time.